Ooh, good stuff, baby. That's some good stuff. All right. You ready, home slizzles? So I was working on my build, and I did a little bit of manipulation, and so I fixed this part, the thing I couldn't fix yesterday at the end of the stream, and I also took out this. I'm probably gonna get this back at some point here soon, because that is a little bit of damage. But the difference is that a lot of this is not projectile, right? The projectile is not the thing that does all the damage. It's the other thing that does damage, right? Just like a siege cascade, the projectile does this, but the explosion does even more. And the thing about it is that this projectile damage does not actually increase the damage of that explosion. Just like with Glacial Bolt, the projectile does 1100, the wall does 26, and when it explodes, yeah, it does 2600 damage, right? Same with Hailstorm. Actually, I think Hailstorm is actually the projectiles. They don't explode, do they? Well, they do have an impact radius. Okay. The fragmentation rounds are one of the few that's actually a projectile, and it actually does damage based on projectile damage. So this is why having like AoE damage down here was such a good idea. We might end up going back to that too. I don't know. But right now we're doing this. So I got 1% reduced attack speed, 12 attack damage. Right? And attack is basically everything. Use your equipped weapon to damage enemies, right? So, well, here's an interesting thing. Let me see this. So if I do refund passive and we open this and we look at, let's look at the beam. So fire, cold, lightning. If I do this and I hit, yeah, it goes down. So if I put it back in, yeah, that's a good little amount of damage. So 50% attack damage. So it actually increases that. Now, I probably should have looked at this explosion. I'm going to assume. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nice. Nice. So it's even more damage than the other thing because it's attack, so it does everything. And then I'm going for crit up here. We also got another jewel, and I put the evasion rating in because I ain't got nothing else. You know what I might want to do? I might want to go. One of the things I am going to do soon is I'm going to get this over here. Where is it? Over here somewhere. There it is. 50% increased cold damage while affected by Herald of Ice. 50% fire damage while affected by Herald of Ash. 50% lightning damage while affected by Herald of Thunder. So that's a 50% damage increase to all of my stuff except this. The frag rounds. And I'm honestly thinking of turning the frag rounds into fire damage. Yes. Yes, I am. Like this. What will I put on there? I don't know. This is one of those things where it's like, I can't help but waffle on my build. Also, in a little bit, I'm going to have to go and take out my trash. So, it's Monday morning, and I forgot to do it yesterday. Maybe what I should do, 50% more area of effect, 100% to cannot break armor. Now that's pretty good, right? See, it's the only fire spell I have at the moment. So if I use Immolate, it's probably not going to get too much unless I make the shotgun that way, and that's not going to work. We could do the frost fire thing. That might be good, right? So it consumes. If I'm not mistaken, I have elemental damage on this thing right here. Cannot inflict ailments, and this one has elemental damage. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this. Bum, 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 bum. Do I do that? I don't know, man. So it goes from 21 to 27, 22 to 26. But this one uses all the time whenever I use lightning. So I don't know. I don't know. It's a hard waffle. I wish I could use that. I cannot. Let's see. Fire. I could give it more ignite chance. That's for sure. We could do... Yeah, 100% chance more to ignite. That's cool. That's cool. Right? I still don't want the fork. So... Stun build up? Yeah, that's a lot more damage. And it'll set them on fire. How about that? So it does 453. So it's probably not going to ignite them. Right? Unless I put the ignite thing on there. Let's see. So the only thing I don't have is that. Okay. Yeah, let's... I'm thinking let's do... How much time do I have? I don't have much time. I got to do it before 7. I got like 2 hours. You know what? I was thinking about doing this. Where is it? Stuff. So I have a trial that is 68, 67, 67. Where's the other 67? There it is. 69, 69, 68. Separating them out so I can... 67, 66, 73, 70, 67. Okay, all of these are high level. Nice. 66, 68, 66, 60. Okay, cool. So all of these are like high 60s. Excellent. I'm going to do the lowest level one. Basically, I want to get some more cool gear from this shit, but I don't really know what to do about it, to be quite honest. Yeah. So, oh yeah, they're bringing in respecking ascendancies too, which is going to be great. I think they are. No, wait, that's last epoch. That's right. Anyway, all right, let's go. Trial of Sakama. Well, there we go. Yeah, I'm honestly thinking about changing my mic again to be up here because of how further back I sit from the desk. I just don't know. Just because of how it's supposed to sit. That should be okay. I think you can hear me enough. All right. The Trial of Sigma. Ooh. And then we got keys dropped by monsters, maximum honor. Let's do... I want to do something else. I'm gonna get on my monk, and I'm gonna snatch his up. Yeah, we'll take him. I liked the monk for a little while, but then I had the same problem that I had with all the others, and him being melee is just like, ugh. So it's got 2 charm slots, cold resists. Nice. Oh, I need a... I feel like it's really kind of dumb, the fact that I can't open that up and take the stuff out without having one of these. Honor resistance. Honor resistance. And there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. Boom. Ice. Boom. Stuff. Bada. Boom. Alright, is there any of this stuff that I want now that I'm here? Whoa! Okay. Increase energy shield, attributes, intelligence, lightning resist. I would have to give up one of my things if I use that. Oh. Yeah. And we're gonna do that. Alright, let's log out. I don't really want to play the monk no more. I'm probably not even going to play my Infernalist anymore either. Maybe. It depends. It depends. What the fuck is that? Got something on my hat. Disrespect my fucking hat like that. Do. Oh, and of course, my son is now awake. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Grab. Let's check these. Let's check this out. So, gain more life, more mana, lose rarity, which sucks. Fire resist, lightning resist, chaos resist. It's better. It's absolutely better. What about the top one? Is it better than that? Also lose rarity. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So this one also, this one doesn't have any resistances on it other than cold. So that's, no, it's got lightning and cold damage increase. Wow. Okay. That sucks, man. To lose all that rarity? Ugh. Here we go. So, 75. Oh, it's 120, 72, 80, and 12. So we've got 150. Cold stays the same. I gain 9 lightning resistance and 2 chaos resistance. Plus, instead of physical damage, I now do more cold damage. just on that. What about... So this would lose me a lot of spirit. I would lose rarity, energy, and I would gain energy shield, which I don't need. 17 to all attributes. 14 to intelligence. And 30 lightning resistance. It also gives me more accuracy. So we need to go here and grab... It's still not enough. Damn it. Do I drop the Herald or do I drop the Wind Dancer? That's the real question. That is the real question. I have a lot of these, so I could just drop Wind Dancer. It's not that great. It does help because it gives me a lot of evasion, right? 71%. Turn it off. 64%. Yeah, because even if I take off the Deadly Herald, I'm only at 24. What's critical exploits? Gives me more accuracy. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it, in my opinion. All right, let's go. So... So 20, 3.5. Doesn't change any of the damage modifiers. See? Nothing. So there's no point in having it there. It costs 20 spirit to have that fucking thing running. Okay. Do I put that on though? It gives me 30 strength. So I would lose. Or gain 4 cold resistance. Gain 2 lightning resistance, but lose fire resistance. So it goes from 150 to 136, 89 to 74. Oh no, it has damage on it. Is there a thing that shows your rarity? $37. 57. Damn. That's a lot of rarity loss. 20 and 15. And I really don't need the additional skill slot, really. Not really. This one gives me more resistances, though. It would also give me more chaos resistance. So if I were to put the other chaos amulet, chaos ring on, right? So 130, 52, 74, 98, 52, 26. I gain back rarity. I lose 30 strength. Man, it's got 24 cold and 20 and 17 lightning. That's just crazy. The cold damage is going to be insane, man. Right? Where is Glacial Bolt? So it's 1200, 1227. That one's actually more damage with frag rounds. Hailstorm is more with the other one. Yeah. Damn, I'm so torn. 44 life per enemy kill. But I get more chaos resistance. Damn, I thought I took his belt too. I did not. Cast speed. All right, let's just go. Okay, so this one says 34 honor on picking up a key. 39 honor on picking up a key. So that's more honor for picking up a key on that one specifically. Monsters deal reduced damage. What is that? Honor resist, honor restored, and then increase quantity of keys dropped by monsters, 14%. There's another one over here, right? Yeah. So let's put that there. We'll take this one. Put it here. Um, 15 honor resist. 32 honor resist. What is this one? Rare monsters take increased damage. 32 honor resist. Honor resist. Honor resist. I kind of want to do this one. The merchant has 2 additional choices. That's really good. For less honor resist, though. Yikes. There's 15 honor resist there. 12 honor resist. 10 honor. 8 honor. So... Nice. Damn. And we got one here. Honor resist. Okay. So I've got one more spot for one of these. Increased quantity of keys dropped by monsters and 28% defenses. That sounds pretty good. Rock and roll, baby. Of course. My son just rolled out of bed, so lovely. I'm about to go take care of his little ass. No worries, though. No worries. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about giving up rarity, but getting more resistances is baller, dude.
Lock him in! Back, mate! Easy.
Boom! Get wrecked, motherfucker! This is why I'm thinking I don't need lightning anymore. You know what I mean? Oh god! Oh god! Trial complete. Whee!
Swift magnificence.
Whee! Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do wish that I had this ability. Where is it? You can use each type of support item an additional time in different skills. Even though there's a lot of them I wouldn't, like the one with heavy stun, I want to put it in both this one and this one because it's so fucking good, dude. Heavy stun reloads your shit. Increased stun, it's really, really good. Restore your honor. Okay. He's still rolling around in bed, so we're gonna continue. And he's still got his diaper on, so. Sacred water fountain. Red smoke. Room types are unknown. That's fine. No evasion. Ew. Ew, that's no. No, 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 no. I'm going to go with red smokes. We're going to get the regular water fountain. Get wrecked, motherfucker!
Good riddance.
Too easy, baby, too easy. Too easy. This is just the first level, so.
Respite.
So we're gonna go with red smoke. Yeah. Oh, nasty. It's so much fun, dude. The shotgun, man. The shotgun ice wall is such a good combo. Like, this is what I'm saying, man. The only time you really need the galvanic shards is when you're getting rushed by a lot of the little dudes. Which makes me think I don't need the Herald of Thunder. Because I don't think I do natural lightning damage. Didn't even scar him, dude. Just like little guys like these, you just want to pow, 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 pow.
Impressive endurance.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second. So yeah, the whole Herald of Thunder thing. So let me see. Frag rounds. Do they do any lightning damage at all? No. So I don't do any lightning damage. I wonder. Is it lightning? Do I have the lightning damage in this one? Wait. Do I not have the one that increases lightning damage? Because I could put that in here instead of the fire one. We might look at that. Okay, we're going to go bronze key or pledge to change trials parameters. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Another notch on me.
See what I mean? They take more bonus damage from lightning, so I might as well just whoop that ass, right? Or I could just do this. One shot, man. Two shot, technically. You know what I mean.
A great challenge overcome.
Put you down like the dog you are, motherfucker. Like, shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. Yes, indeed. You're an Uncle Fucker, I must say. I know yesterday. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
I would give anything.
Okay, we're at full hundo. Spiked exit. Okay, this one can't go up. Large sacred water fountain. Restore honor. Restore honor and grants you a boon. I'll take rando. I'll take rando. Okay. Are they immediately going to pop up? Because that'd be hilarious if they did.
Lock him in!
Using the walls as not only barriers, but as explosive devices. No!
One down. Who's next?
Almost fucked myself there. Ooh, I got hit. Did I get hit? No, I didn't. I evaded. Yes. Look at it, boys. Boom! Silver key right here. Skadoosh. Can you hear the birds? They're fairly loud. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Minor boon, honored challenger, minor affliction. Gain. Oh, this one's the best right here. What? Look at that. Take 350 damage. Nice. Restore honor when you hit a Marikath shrine. Fuck yeah, dude. Look at that. It barely did any to my honor because I got so much resistance, man. Does this say how much resistance I have? Does it say anywhere? I swear to God, I thought it had like a thing that showed all of the stuff in the trial. No? Okay. I thought it showed your stats. All right. I need to go. I need to take a quick break. My son is up, so I need to go take care of him. I will be right back after these messages for my break screen. Stay tuned. I might actually have a shirt on that's not fucking make me look like a hillbilly. So, until then, my dudes, see you real soon. We are back. Yes, indeed. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm because, like, I wonder how this is going to do is if I changed it to, let's see, put fire damage on here, right? Okay. So it only does, it does no fire damage at all. Add this, it does a little bit of fire damage. 400. So ignite damage per second, 91. That's not too bad. Could be more. I wonder how much the chance to shock would be if I put that on there. Because it would be 25 extra damage as fire. I could take the stun build up. We don't really need that. It stuns like a mug anyway, but it helps, right? We could put lightning and elemental damage on it. Because what I'm wondering is like, I don't need to ignite anything for Herald of Ash to work. I need 0 fire damage for that to work. So I don't know. I'm kind of mad about it. Anyway, let's see. Restores honor and grants a boon. Okay, well, what's this? Costly aid. Gain a random minor affliction when you venerate a Marikath shrine. Ugh. Spike shell. Monsters have 50% increased life. That's not bad. 40% less damage. No. 30% less movement speed if you've been hit recently. Chains of binding. Oh, that's cool. That's a merchant. Oh, yeah. Restores honor and grants a boon. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Lock him in!
There it is, baby. Get you some! Oh, that's bullshit. I hate, dude, that's one of the main reasons I hate
Good riddance.
Hailstorm is because if you're like this, you can't shoot it over the wall. It's so dumb. I really wish they'd fix that, but they probably do that for a reason. I shouldn't be overly critical, I guess. Any more pots? No. One thing I do like about Wazda is that I could do the spinny. Random boon. What do I get? %50 more damage. Yeah, binding chains on hit. Let's go. So don't get hit, right? It's better than a permanent slow. All right, where are we going?
Easy.
Oh, that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. One frost wall. You see what I mean about this? It's kind of crazy. "13 seconds. Go, 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 go." Wasting too much time. That's what's going on.
Lock him in!
There's another one all the way down there? What? Aha.
Stand tall.
Bitch. Yeah, I will say that it does feel like I do have too many skills. But the main reason I like these two is, one, the Hailstorm rounds allow me to do DPS over time in an area without me having to stand there and do it myself. And the Siege Cascade allows me to do massive area of effect damage from a long range. Especially if it's like, because there are some mobs I can't get anywhere near, or they just obliterate me, right? So, you know, you do the ice wall, and then you throw this bad boy out, and you go, boom, and it hits like, you know, a dozen dudes and just huge explosions. It's insane. It does so much damage. Okay, reduce merchant prices. 30 on a room. You see an additional room ahead on the trial map. That's pretty good. Traps are slower. Kill instantly. Don't care. Sacred water on the floor is double. Let's do merchant prices.
With intent.
50% more sacred water found.
Onwards.
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely.
You will succeed. I shall aid you.
Okay. So the boss is next. Let's go.
The foe ahead is
This is probably going to be hilarious,
Steel yourself.
I imagine.
Trapped!
Beware of what falls.
Don't want to be anywhere near that shit.
Succeed.
No room.
Hello. Crest shield. Orb. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do technically have enough. There it is. Oh, it's a quality item. Okay, I definitely need to bring that. Let's just do this. Stuff. Oh, that's right. I don't have any empty ones anymore. I guess we're just gonna go here. I really wish they just gave you the ability to go back and have all the stuff. You know what I mean? That's not great. Anything I want here? I mean, we should look at this one. Attribute requirements, dude. The most useless motherfucking thing ever, man. Like, for real, dude. Okay, let's go grab the other one. Yeah, there should be like a relic stash here. Dude Bro should be here so he can like
Rest a while.
so he can identify my items. Like, all of that shit should be here. You cannot be damaged until you complete the next room. Maximum honor. No cost. That's pretty good. So basically you're paying 110 for something that costs more. The next key you pick up is duplicated. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll grab this one. Next key is duplicated because that's basically saved me like 20 water. Do I really want 40% movement speed? I mean, I'd really like to have that one, but let's go ahead and grab that.
We will succeed.
Ranger, Relic, Mage. Okay, no, we're not going to do any of that. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm half wondering if I shouldn't put lightning damage on my damn thing. And I think I'm gonna go back to, I think we're gonna do this. Wasn't there another way to do this? I don't remember. Yeah, I really don't remember.
How?
And
What?
gotta go identify.
Here for a story?
My son is fun. There we go.
Tell your tale.
What is this? Cold, evasion, rarity. Nice.
Hello.
Might keep that. Yeah, I need to just buy more. Buy more tabs, man. That's essentially what that's gonna come down to. Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I could get rid of all this stuff. I don't need any of this shit. No. We'll keep those.
Here for a story.
Is any of this stuff quality? No. It's in there because I was basically holding on to it for other reasons. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Oh no! That's it. That's it. So gems. Cold. 50% chance to shock. Electrocute. Not if it flee, shock, or ignite. Consume. I want the one that increases. There it is. Okay, so I'm already using it. What am I using it on? This one? Yes. Where is... Okay, here we go. So 15. I guess then we do Siege Cascade as 2249. Okay, 2296. That's cool. Right? Yeah, I really don't want to lower my... So this gives lightning exposure. This now does lightning damage.
Not a good idea.
Right? My pew pew. Jet. G. There we go. 427 lightning damage. So it does cold and lightning. Knockback. 10. Multiple fragments can hit the same. Lightning pin, cold pin. 6 crit chance. Accuracy, 57 rarity. Okay, okay, there we go. So now it's lightning damage, so I can shock with it. That's cool. Because I don't need fire damage to do the other one, but I do need lightning damage for the This is why I actually wish I had lightning damage on my weapon as well. That 15 to 27 physical damage was lightning damage. It would help a lot to do what I'm trying to do here. Yeah. And can't use that. Can't use that. And so, as always, Herald of Thunder. I could put Maim on it, I guess. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, right? So... Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get... I don't think I'm gonna be able to find much. I mean, I've waffled on this forever. We're gonna take the attack speed off. I can't put it on Herald of Thunder. I could put it on something else. I don't know what the hell I would put it on. More damage. Wall. So, wall, 2,079. Do I really need more attack speed on that? I don't think I need attack speed really on anything. Everything attacks pretty fast, so. I guess we'll just throw Maim on. Knockbacks. Knockback per stage. Yeah, the pinning really doesn't help either, does it? How much damage does it actually do? Physical, cold. Oh, well then what we do is we use brute force. Brutality. We take off pinning. Cold damage, more damage. Elemental damage cannot inflict ailments. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. Do it, do it, do it. Yes.
This better be worth it.
Yeah, so here at about 30 to 45 minutes, I'm gonna have to take another break to go take out the trash. FYI. Oh, there's something else I need to do real quick. Right before we start this. Crack this bad boy open. My son is so cute. Okay, there we go. We'll get back to that here in a little bit. Lovely. Now see, that's cool. Look at that. Oh wait, that's the galvanic shards. What the fuck am I talking about? All right, let's go. Look how fast I am. Whee! And I do 50% more damage. Okay, so what do we got? Bronze key. Shrine restores honor. So that's no detriment. Ooh. Next key is doubled. I don't want to double a bronze key. Fickle Blessing of the Winds. Bestows the Fickle Blessing of the Winds. What the fuck is that? I don't have any sacred water, so this merchant isn't going to do me any good. And I'm not going to probably get much from here. Restores honor. Grants you a boon. Ooh. Ooh. How much water do I have? 57. Fickle Blessing of the Winds. Okay, here we go. PoE 2. Fickle Blessing. Blessing offers several benefits, including remover of minor affliction, granting a random minor boon, and restoring a small amount of honor when venerating. Effects are not random and always beneficial. The blessing is part... Okay, but does it just remove? So it restores honor, grants a random boon, and cleanses a random affliction. Okay. 5 sacred water. That's it. Okay, so that's what it does. All right, now we know. So do I go to the merchant? That's the question. Because this debuff is not that bad. And this one also grants restoring honor. It also gives you a boon. I'm going to do this one. Because I might be able to find water here and in that one. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Interesting. I hate traps, dude. Especially these. I move so fast that I can run out of it. That's crazy. Can you roll under those things? Because it definitely looks like you can. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it is. Whew. Envy me, citizen of the Tango Hotel, for I have self-cooked food. Chicken, rice, mushrooms, and this time I even added scrambled egg. My man. That's what I'm talking about. Breakfast of champions. Or dinner or lunch or whatever the fuck it is. That's pretty much what I eat. Actually, for a long time, that's all I ate was chicken and rice. With like broccoli. As like my we meal prep. Now my wife, when she does it, I get these, we get these really good, like whole, like these meatballs that are from Costco that are like not super processed and contain all that, you know, stupid shit that you don't need. Mix that with rice and corn. Delicious. Slather it in mayonnaise. Lunch for me, 1 p.m. here. Good thing I got 2 more bowls of this stuff. Nice. Nice. What the fuck?
Kidding time.
40% movement speed, y'all. See, that's why I want this. This right here. Is so I could do that. Oh shit, this is the beginning of the frickin' thing. That's hilarious. I hate clicking them, man. I really do. I gotta make sure they're not quality. I need to look at my loot filter. I don't think it's set up properly. I literally pulled it off another streamer because I didn't want to fuck with it. I don't know how the loot thing works. I wish they just make a thing like Last Epoch has, where you can make the loot filter yourself in game. And not have to worry about any stupid shit with like a text-based loot filter. You know what I mean? Whoa! Too fast, too fast.
Not today.
I got a little bit of sacred water. 22 I've picked up so far. Unfortunately, it's a trap room, so they really don't have as much sacred water. So I kind of boned myself on that aspect. Do you accept backseating advice? Colo! Of course I do. Backseating is always allowed. I just don't accept spoilers. That's it. If you don't spoil, I don't care. You can give me advice all you want. I'm not gonna have enough to do the merchant unless I really get some good stuff. That kind of sucks. I can still do the fickle blessing of the thing, but I got the merchant, so I'm gonna go to the merchant. Hopefully, I can get some more sacred water in this next room. I'm really hoping. When you gain a key, chance to gain another. Yow. You may have forgotten to season the egg or how to spell it, but since it all goes into all the rest of the... Yesterday you were wondering about evasion. I don't know if the game tells you that. I mean... What do you mean? I don't recall what you're talking about. I do remember that I asked a question about evasion. I don't remember the question. Yeah, I don't exactly know what's up with that. Why? Oh, I'm at 2 cold resist? Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. No. That's bad. I didn't realize I'd sacrifice so much cold resist. That's not good. That's not good. All right, well, let's hope we can get some sacred water.
Fuck.
'Come on, boys. What you got? Oh, get wrecked. %40 movement speed, baby. Okay, 124 sacred water. Okay, I might have enough to actually buy something. Nice. Oh, I got you. Okay, I think I remember now. Because I was bitching about that freaking thing just able to hit me every single time. Yeah. I know that it doesn't work against spells. I did not know, when you say bumps, what do you mean by that? And so when the boss was doing the like slam, your evasion doesn't count for that. It's literally just melee swings and projectiles. Is that right? They're not spells? Is that a quality item? What's that? I'm looking for the vases. The vases. Ready, focus. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go. Maybe with hand or foot? Yeah, I don't know, man. Boo! Okay, what can I get? Maximum honor. The next minor boon you gain is converted into a major boon. That's sexy. That's very sexy.
The choices may that serve you.
Avoid gaining an affliction. 5% chance if you were to lose all of your honor, you to have 1 honor left instead. Ooh, that's 5% though? That's kind of meh. Ain't it? As for loot filter, yeah. Last Epoch has like an amazing loot filter, dude. It is next level crazy. To download, you upload it from games. Yeah. No, I have a loot filter. And it's from another streamer that's like, you know, he's one of the blasters and whatnot. But it seems to not be configured quite right, and I don't know how to express it necessarily. No energy shield. Shrine greatly restores honor and burdens with an affliction. No. I don't want a bronze key. Me, dude. How does it, if it only offers 1 choice and I have a thing that gives me 2 extra choices, that means I get 3 choices in total, right? If I choose that. No evasion is not gonna happen. All right, I'm just gonna go here. Your next key is duplicated. I was hoping for a better key, just like a silver one to drop. Oh, here it is. So merchants have 2 additional choices. Yeah, so if I go down to 1, he'll still have 3 choices, right? That's how that works, right? Right? I think so. I probably should get the one from Ghetto. It's literally a text document. I can edit it. I've been meaning to for several days now, and I've just been lazy about it. Okay, let's go this way.
Block him in!
I got one up here. Come on. Fuck, I didn't see where the other ones are. It's got to be in the middle, right? There it is. Boom! Wait. All right, now did I miss any sacred water? We got 40% movement speed, so there's no reason for me not to, like, go back through. Do the walls? No, the walls, you can't chain the lightning in and of itself, so that's interesting. So yeah, I did miss some of them. I have 3 sacred water right there. Any over here? Yeah, I might check that one out. I just wish it was like it was on Last Epoch, where I could just go, there's another button, manually make one, and just I can do whatever I want. And it just gave me a list of options where I can do all that. That would be phenomenal. It's so nice. It takes a while to do, obviously, just like the text-based one. But it's still really nice to have the option so that I don't have to mess with some fucking text document. Because, like, if you fuck up the text document, then it's not going to work, right? But if I do the loot filter in-game, it's less likely to be fucked up because the game is going to have to guide me through it. Being like, oh, you know, that kind of combination thing doesn't exist, or you can only do this, you know, this value, yada, yada, yada. That sucks, dude. Oh, I didn't realize this one only goes down. So if I go here, where maximum life, that means I get a bronze key or this one, or I just get restore honor. I'm definitely not going no evasion, so I have to go max life, yeah. It sucks, especially for bosses. I don't know if that includes bosses. Monsters. Does monsters include bosses? I think it does, doesn't it?
Lightning burst!
Make sure there's no monsters in here. It definitely feels harder to do. It definitely feels harder to do with Wazda to dodge the traps, because when you click, you know exactly where you're going. Dead, right? Okay. There's acrobatic passive that helps with evasion. Acrobatic? I mean, here? This? Yeah, 75% less evasion rating. Yeah. True. But you can evade everything. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds interesting. But, yeah. Also a really long way away. Have you noticed that there's been almost no dropped keys from these dudes? Even though I have the things that increase the drop rate? God dang it.
Killing time! Daft machine!
I should have done that instead because there's so many of them. Did I get hit? Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. It triggered my thing, but it didn't actually hit me. That's green. I thought I already hit green. Oh, it closed it, didn't it? Ah, okay. There it is, 500. Okay, so bronze key, trial parameters, restore honor. I don't need restore honor. I can get a sacred water fountain either way I go. I can't get the fucking silver key though. Sacred water is better. It is. It'll help me get through the thing. I need keys to open at the end, but like I'm not gonna be able to get through it if I don't have the merchant shit, right? And I can always use sacred water to convert it into keys, I think. What? It hit me, but it didn't take any honor. I don't know what the fuck that was. Here we go, boys. Also wonder if this will hurt them. So don't roll, just run. Got it. So that was bad. And it did not look like it hurt them at all. Oh no, come on. See what I mean about how WASDA would be easier for this? How WASDA makes this harder? Because it's not as accurate, quote unquote. Oh look, they fixed these. I'm trying, boys. I'm trying. Doesn't seem to be working, though. Oh. That'll pucker your butthole. Pucker! Wait. Oh, I didn't even need to go down there? Ooh, quality. Nice. You ready for this?
Lock him in!
What? No! The hell was that?
Another notch on me helmet.
Bro. That was crazy. I don't know what happened with that. Took a lot of honor off of me, though. Mistakes like that end up costing you a run, you know what I mean? $50 more defenses. Cannot restore honor. Removed after killing next boss. That actually sounds like a good idea. More defenses. Room types are unknown. Remove red smoke, minor affliction. How many rooms? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2 rooms. Lose 30 sacred water on room completion? Yikes. That sucks. Especially for a silver key, man. Yeah, that's going to track me through every single one of these. Some of the rooms you don't even get 30 from. That's not that bad. I've got a lot of boons anyway, so they can't offer too much. 40% less damage. I mean, that simply counteracts the ornate dagger. But I want that fucking key, man. That sucks. That really sucks. Sacred water fountain, because there's a merchant here. So what does it remove? You cannot receive any more minor afflictions. Oh my god, yes! That is... Holy shit! That's kind of weird. Do I look darker? Oh, it's because the sun's coming in over there, that's why. So the back is lit up more than I am. That's what it is. Alright. I guess we're going to do it anyway. Let's go. Since I'm not going to lose anything, right? Since we're not going to lose anything. But on that note, I need to go take out the trash. So I shall be right back. Stay tuned for more right here at Tango Hotel. Yes, this is sunshine, in case you are wondering. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. See you on the other side, boys. Boys, we're back. Oh, you totally did. You totally did. All right. Glasses. Need glasses. Oh, always good not having to deal with minors. Yeah, yeah. Well, I had to take out the trash, so. It has to be out by 7 a.m. Like, it's so funny because 9 times out of 10, they don't get here till at least after like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. But the one morning that I don't get it out by 7 a.m., they literally rolled up the street at 7 a.m. And I had to hold my trash for another week. It was atrocious. All right, so what do we got going on here? Is that my hat? Can you see my hat? You can see my hat. Okay, there we go. We'll just leave that right there. That moment when this thing drops. Okay, so let's go ahead and get all that out of the way. There's one. Some more here. Okay. It didn't drop shit. Lovely. Okay. Boom. All right, where are we at, home slizzles?
Lock him in!
Nope, sorry. Sorry. Frozen, now you're dead. Boom! Motherfucker!
That was close.
Get your wrecked ass out of here. All right. Where's all my gear? There we go. I had to turn it off because I couldn't see. I was like, oh, this is going to be a problem. Okay. Nice. Nice. We got an armor scrap. Hell yeah. Hey, Tango. What's up, Flamin'? How you doing, buddy? Fairly tired, fairly pissed. Just playing a BS game of Hearts of Iron 4. No. Or anybody as Japan is obnoxious. Why? You have, like, complete command control over the economy, don't you? Hope I didn't ruin your fun. Nah, bro. Never. Alright. Why would it ruin my fun? You going to bed? All right, man. Take it easy, bro.
A moment of
Okay,
respite.
951. So I should be able to do this and it not give me a thing, because it says you cannot receive any more minor afflictions. Gate toll is a minor affliction, right? I think. Super bad resources and numbers? Interesting. You know, it's funny because you keep talking about Hearts of Iron 4, and I'm not gonna lie, it does make me want to play the damn thing. Because I love games that like the games that Paradox makes, which is why I loved Stellaris, but I despise Paradox. And so for me, it's a lot like, I don't want to support a company that I know is not consumer friendly, and they actively go out of their way to not only fuck their customers, but fuck their employees to fuck their customers. So, facing Nazis and Soviets is Poland. Oh my God, that would be horrific, bro. Max infantry, no artillery. Well, you know what that means. All right. We got 3.
Killing time.
Did he just poison me?
Well, that's one down.
Give me all your sacred water. Tried playing France before. It's a pain. I bet it is. So much time on Stellaris. Over 2,200 hours. Still 0 achievements. Yeah. I have achievements because I played without mods for a long time, but I don't really care. You play USA and it's supposed to be easy mode. Yeah, well, I mean, it kind of is. You have 2 gigantic freaking oceans that protect you, right? It's just so funny, man, watching them fight the walls. Like, you know what's really crazy? When I was playing my minion character, the mobs would run right past the minions to try to attack you. Yet walls, they actually will stop and try to attack most of the time, even if it's not blocking their way. Many of them will literally just turn around and just start attacking it. When it's like, but they have active minions in their way and they want to attack those. It's just so weird. We also have an absurd amount of factories, a good navy, and practically perfect resources. I mean, yeah. Like, it is considered a big blunder of the era that the Japanese attacked us, right?
One down. Who's next?
A great challenge overcome.
Anybody else? Anybody else? 14, 15. No, I'm good. If they sold for more gold, I'd probably pick them up. I have no golden keys, by the way. Wait. I thought it said I couldn't get any more affliction, or I couldn't restore honor anymore until the boss. Maybe it means through Shrines of Maracas or something. Maybe that's what it means. All right, let's go. This shit is hard. Ready, boys? I always almost die on this fight.
One down. Got him. Got him.
That was an impressive display.
Meanwhile, the UK has a strong navy and radar, but when France falls, they have to play keep away to make sure Africa and their colonies stay fairly intact while getting crapped on by everyone else. I mean, that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, you know what I mean? So, tier 2 crossbow. All right. I have 1,300. By the way. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay. So it does have 6 modifiers. Got more fire than the physical on the other side. But, wow, look at that accuracy, dude. 427. Even if I qualityed it up, it wouldn't be anywhere near. I don't think. Right? Let's see. Let's do this. Increase damage. 10% drop to double sacred water. 31 honor resistance. What we got here? Boots, bronze, warrior, mysterious, boots, medium, relic, ranger, mysterious, relic, helmet. This is the one I want, cartographer. That's one.
Let's plan.
Can I purchase a key? Perhaps they're slower. 30% effect on your non-unique relics. That sounds pretty good. Monsters have 30% less life. Wow. I can buy all of these. So let's do maximum life.
Fight with intent.
30% increase to non-relics. Non-unique relics. Reduced action speed. Additional room on the map. Traps are slower. Double sacred water. I guess I'll just save the rest. I don't want to insta give the next 10 mobs. That's just kind of, because then you're gonna see me running around trying to find an elite. You know what I mean? Rather than just killing the things. Because what if the next map is like a trap room, right? Where's the thing that allows me to convert my sacred water to keys? Where is that? Okay, here we go. I have enough space in my stash for this shit? Yes. Only 15? Come on. God, that sucks. It needs to be like 150 or something. Look at that, 129 evasion rating. That is T7. Anyway, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Want to make sure we got some decent Tetris here. That works. Okay. And then immune to ignite. Excellent. Excellent. Here's the thing about Japan is Daddy USA gave them all their resources to fight everybody. Once Sugar Daddy USA decided to stop helping, their resources problem were boned. Like, here's an interesting thing. Can you make Japan not declare war on the United States if you still continue? Like, if you play the United States, can you literally make Japan stay on side? Can you do that by just giving them resources and be like, hey, buddy, we really like you. You're fucking awesome samurai. Yeah. You have gigantic penis. Woo. Can you do any of that? Because I love alt history shit. I love that. I've watched Hearts of Iron 4 game playthroughs, so I know a little bit about it, but not much. And it's used like alternate history where, like, Spain goes communist or allies with the U.S. or whatever, instead of going fascist, right? Stuff like that. Or the U.S. goes communist. That shit's hilarious. Did I buy all of these? 210.
May that serve you.
I know they have it. What I was saying is like, can you actually make, if you play your cards right? It's like the games where you can where there's the Civil War games where you could technically win as the South if you play it correctly because the AI is stupid, and the South did have a slight chance to actually win the damn thing. Bronze cash restores honor, burdens with an affliction. I can't gain afflictions, so it doesn't matter. Bronze water fountain. I want the gold key. Bronze cash or silver key and merchant. Ooh, another merchant. Other merchants. We're gonna go with the gold key. I got so much bullshit. It's crazy. Okay, here we go. Come here, bitch. See, when you're dealing with heavy single targets, the shotgun like owns the shit out of it. If you've got like a bunch of little dudes, the electric shotgun like this. Actually, those are not enough. See, that's why I like that spell. And then if you encounter somebody who's got some of those weird auras and does all kind of stuff like around themselves, that's when I use the walls and then pop this bad boy like that. That's what that's for. Specifically is for so I don't have to run around like a moron. Shit. So I don't have to run around like a moron to get it done. Okay, I need blue. Taking the South could have won if the British decided to get involved. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. Is like you can make alliances with like Britain, or other powers that be. If you can do that and outflank, because what the North is going to do. In history, the South didn't know exactly where the North was going to be and what kind of tactics they were going to deploy and all this other nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you've got a little bit of an advantage over them specifically because of that. Okay, here we go. Is there anything this way? Green door, okay. Door. Blue door. I love the shotgun. It's so satisfying, man. It is so satisfying. Because it feels like an actual shotgun in real life, right? Where it's like, boom, boom, like a pump action. So cool. So cool. Bow, bow, so right. Bow, bow, doom, 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 doom. Did I hit the button? Yes. Or pull the lever or whatever the fuck it's called. A. Can't get up there.
Lock him in!
Mainly one of the main reasons why I don't like those is because you have to click all of them. It means I have to click, which is one of the reasons I started using WASDA is because I don't want to click so fucking much. I'd rather click to attack. Bada bing. I think something grazed me. Every time I pick up a key, it gives me honor. Remember that. Trap room? Trap room.
Stupid bug!
Okay. Only one more. Oh, God, that's hilarious when that happens. It's so funny to me when that happens. Okay, maybe getting the slower things wasn't such a good idea. Just saying. Not my best performance. All right, where are they? Come on. Bitches. So yeah, with my movement speed, I shouldn't have gotten the trap slower, but you know, it's whatever. Not that big of a deal. Oh, shit. But I do like playing logistical games like Hearts of Iron. But again, it comes down to the whole paradox of paradox. Right? Because I hate them as a company. I used to love them because I thought they were like, oh, they're making games that are for me. But then, you know, Imperator Rome comes out and it's absolutely trash. I go all in on it. Like I'm gonna stream the shit out of this game. This is gonna be like my new thing. And it turns out the game is not that deep. The systems are kind of fucking ridiculous. And then on top of that, you have the fact that they decided to abandon it. So they're no longer keeping it up. Because I wanted to get in on like a Europa Universalis game from the ground level so that I could actually like use it and play it from the beginning. Imperator Rome. And besides, the Roman era is far more interesting to me as a time and place than the Europa Universalis was. Like, I'm not super interested in that time period. I mean, it's cool and all, you know, the Renaissance and guns and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool, especially because you can get that advantage over everybody if you westernize quickly enough. And you get guns and shit, right? And like heavy shot cavalry and all that other stuff. Yeah, yeah. Now Stellaris is too. And I don't mind them having like hundreds of dollars worth of DLC. My biggest problem is the fact that the games are so shallow and they're literally like Imperator Rome is the perfect example, as well as Stellaris. They made a basic bones like ankle deep game, and then they're gonna fix it over the next like 10 to 15 years and add, you know, $300, $400 worth of DLC. So to get the full experience, you really have to like, you can't just spend $60 for the price. You got to spend like at least like 100 or more to get like a fully engulfed experience, right? So it's like, I get all the arguments for that, but if they made the game and they felt like they were feature complete when they came out, like Imperator Rome was not, like Stellaris was not. And that was the thing about Stellaris, is I gave them a chance because I wasn't a Paradox. I hadn't been playing Paradox games for very long. And so I was like, yeah, it's not that deep. Stellaris isn't, but I've never played a game like this and it's amazing and I love it. And that big update where they changed how the warp drive works, like I loved all that stuff. But after Imperator Rome, it's like this is their business model now. They release basic games that barely fucking work, that have barely any functionality. When you have these like super fleshed out systems and all the rest of their games, but you have to spend $400 or $500 to get all these super fleshed out systems. And then when they release a new game, almost none of those systems are in these games. And then you're going to have to spend another $400 or $500 on this new game to get all those systems and make it more complex the way you want it, right? And it's just like, no. I don't mind them releasing DLC that has factions and all kinds of cool stuff, but I at least want the game, like Imperator Rome should have literally just been Rome, right? It should have just been Rome when it released it, and a very deep system. And then I would have absolutely paid good money to add other factions and countries that you could be that weren't part of the Roman-esque era, right? So you've got Rome, and then you've got some, you know, Carthage and Athens, and Carthage and Greece, and all of these stuff that was around Rome. But if I want to play the Bretonians, or I want to play the Visigoths, or the Goths, or the Spaniards of the time, or the fucking Chinese, right? That's a DLC. That's what I want DLC to be, is new factions that add new kinds of cool shit. If they add new units, that's cool, I don't care. But to make a game that's like so broad where you can play any faction on the planet, but they're all pretty much the fucking same, is just no. That's the opposite of woman. But yeah, like for me, that's really what it boils down to, is that they basically made the entire old world playable, but every faction is essentially the same, with the exception of Rome, which is only slightly different because it has a slightly different governing thing that nobody else can really get at the beginning. Now you can upgrade other people to that government type, but there are only like 3 or 4 government types, and I'm just like, I like the economic system. I loved playing Sparta. That was fun. That was great, but it really, really made me mad. Once I really got into the depths of the game, and I just realized how shallow it was, and that you can play the Chinese, but it's just like playing the Bretonians, right? It's just like playing the Goths or an African nation, or Greece for that matter, right? The only difference the only slight difference is that in Greece some of the states have democracy. So for me, it was just like, yeah, okay. And then when they abandoned it, that's when I was like, okay, I'm not buying any more things from Paradox. That's just not happening. I'm not giving them any more money. If I got gifted a game, I might play it, you know, especially if it was like Hearts of Iron 4, I might play it if like my wife bought it for my birthday or something like that, or Christmas. But she's not really going to do that because she's going to consult me anytime she buys me a game. Right? But if something like that happens, sure. But I'm not giving Paradox my money. That is absolutely not happening. 100%, never again. Not until they change their business practices, and not until they pay their employees better, or treat their employees better. That's just another reason for me not to... literally, the treat the employees better is just another reason I tacked on. Like, it's not even... If they made good games, I would be able to forgive it more. I would still criticize them for it, but I would still play their games and give them money. Most likely. I needed to do something real quick. My wife asked me to do this like 20 minutes ago. So give me 1 second here, please. Gonna end up being me to buy Hearts of Iron 4 at the end, isn't it? Nah, dude, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want you to spend your money on a game that I might not play. Simple as, right? Now, if, you know, next year or anytime in the future, Paradox comes out and you know, apologizes, be like, look, we're going to change. We want to get our core base back. We want to make sure we're making good games, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to start releasing games, blah, you know, like let's say they say we're going to pick back up Emperor of Rome, or they're going to make all the DLC for Hearts of Iron 4 free for like a month. So if you buy it, then along with the apology / we're going to do better, if they made like Hearts of Iron 4 DLC free for like a month, or all the Stellaris DLC free for a month, if you buy the base game, that's definitely that would definitely put out a lot of goodwill toward me, right? And I would absolutely pick it all up and then fucking start playing it again. I would absolutely play Stellaris. I would play a whole fucking playthrough as the Vulcan Science Directorate, and I would conquer the galaxy by subjecting every nation. Like I would have like 10 worlds at most, right? Like maybe 5 or 6 systems with 10 worlds in it, and then just subjugate the rest of the galaxy. I love playing that way. It's so good. It's so good. Not as bad as GW or EA or something? Yeah. GW is definitely worse by far. And EA is just evil because, you know. I mean, that's the thing. Like, yes, I wouldn't buy the we need to do better thing unless they made like some kind of gesture that also signified that. Like I said, if they say, hey, if you buy Hearts of Iron 4, you can get all your DLC for free from this for like a month. And if you already own it, then you can pick up any of the DLC you don't have for free. That would be awesome. I mean, a lot of people would be pissed, obviously, because, oh, I had to pay for all this shit. And it's like, yeah, you did, but you want goodwill or not, right? You know, maybe if you own like Hearts of Iron 4 and you don't own any of the other Paradox games, maybe they'll like give you a discount or something on one of the other games plus that free DLC, considering you paid $400 for all the Europa Universalis and all the Hearts of Iron 4 DLC, right? But you haven't played Stellaris, so they'll give you a discount on Stellaris and all the DLC for free. That's what I call fucking goodwill. That's goodwill. That's what that is. Okay, Sacred Water Fountain. So we're going here. Is that right? That's the only place we can go. That sucks. I didn't even realize that. Sacred water, large sacred water. But we're kind of stuck down here. This one doesn't go up either. All right. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. It sucks. It really, really sucks. Okay. We loaded? Locked and loaded. You know what I just thought of? Disney of today is like EA of yesterday. Evil and buys up all your old favorite titles only to destroy them and abandon them. Like, it's funny because EA is not technically evil. Do you know why EA does the things it does? One of the reasons it does the things it does is because it has to. It literally cannot do anything else, because if it did, then the investors that are that hold the stock of EA could then sue the company / CEO and or replace him with someone who will do all the evil things that we all hate, because they are required fiduciarily to do almost anything that is legal to maximize profit. Legal to maximize profit. So even if they are bad business practices, as long as they're legal, and if they don't do them and they don't make as much money as they could if they did do them, then the CEO could be fired and the investors could sue the company over it to get him fired or replaced or whatever, right? So that's one of the bad parts about it, which is why I'm really glad the EU is basically, you know, hammer fluffing the games industry. I wanted to watch that video that Bellier made about it, and you know, is one thing is like I give the EU and Europe in general and a lot of European countries a lot of shit for being over-regulated, and it's not good to do business there like it is in America and all this other stuff. But there's one thing that I will glaze the fuck out of them for, and that's consumer protections. They are hands down have some of the best consumer protections I've ever seen, heard of, all that stuff, right? And what they're doing to make microtransactions more transparent, to remove gambling and all the other stupid psychological manipulation shit that they do. I love you for it, boys. Love it. Absolutely, 100%. Like, high five. You know what I'm saying? Good job. No! God damn it, it won't swap weapons. It's because if you roll, it won't swap. Kill it! No! I don't get the loot. Oh.
Swift magnificence.
Oh, 2 sockets. Nice. Another socket there. Sacred water. I'm back up to 400 sacred water, bro. Look at that shit, man. All right. Ooh, nice. Cool. I suppose the EU had to do something right for once. I mean, the EU does a lot of things right, right? It's just like America does a lot of things right, but we also do a lot of things wrong, and I believe that Europe also does a lot of things wrong, right? That's just the way it is. Like I love to hear Democrats talk about, oh, free healthcare, free this, free that, and it's like, motherfucker, dude, like it's so disingenuous. Like, it's government paid healthcare. It still costs money. Period. But considering how the United States economy runs and how it's supposed to run, as time goes on, I'm more and more in favor of single-payer healthcare, even though I know exactly what government-run healthcare looks like because I'm a veteran and I use the VA. It's my only health insurance because I'm disabled. So I know what government health insurance is like, and I know what government healthcare is like. It's absolutely fucking atrocious, waits, blah, 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 blah. However, the thing about it is we are the reserve world currency. The world reserve currency. So we can basically do whatever the fuck we want. That might change after fucking the Trump-oluficus fucks everything up, but, you know, we'll see. But the reason I'm still technically opposed to it here in the U.S. is because I don't trust neither blue or red team nor either political party to do it correctly to the point where it's actually, like, efficient and it doesn't, like, waste shit tons of money and just money just goes down a drain somewhere and all that shit. Like, that shit bothers the fuck out of me. Which is why, well, we don't need to get into that, so. I don't want to get into too much of politics. I'm playing video games, so. Right now. Ooh, we got a merchant. So if I go for this large sacred water, we can't get the merchant. So I have to go for this sacred water. So 2 sacred waters over a restore honor. Yeah, we'll do that one. Cannot gain any more afflictions. Dude, that is such a good boon, dude. Those ramps really mess with me. And my ability to, like, target stuff.
Dodge this!
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. See what I mean? This is why I love these abilities. They're so freaking cool, dude. And they're so useful in certain situations. Is that an enemy? I can't. Is it? No. It's okay. I thought it was one of those enemies that shoots like the golden things, but no, it's just the fireballs hitting the wall. That's all it was. Ooh, level 5 waystone. Where are they? Are they coming out? All right.
Lock him in!
Ugh, that hit me. To 24. Okay, I'm at 24. Bam.
An oasis in the desert.
Okay, we're gonna go for the merchant. And then bronze key. That's probably a decent one. We probably won't need any more sacred water, right? I mean, is it a large sacred water? No, it's just a regular sacred water fountain. Okay. All right, what are we looking at? Oh no, I hate these on this level, dude. They're so annoying. Okay, there's one this way. Because it's hard for me to pay attention to where the things go. We got one more north again. It's in the middle. There it is.
Stand tall.
Lock him in!
Boom. Didn't even get hit, baby. Didn't even get hit. Look at that. Slow potency of debuffs, maximum honor. Okay. Cool. Is there any other bullshit on this level? Okay, we got water there. No, wow. These guys aren't playing. Level 15 gem. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing any water, not missing any keys or anything crazy that drops. Right? Ow. Still didn't do it. It did damage, but it didn't actually do anything. Or it didn't take honor. Interesting. Come here, buddy. Come on. Was there another one? I can't believe he actually hit me with that. There we go. Sacred water. Okay. 790 water. There we go. Lovely, baby. Lovely. What I'm talking about. Kadoosh.
I would give anything.
1,054. Okay, three elites. Let's go.
Trapped!
Really? There it is.
Another notch on me helmet.
Did he hit me? What? Does he explode when he dies? Is that what that was? I have no idea. The shotgun, man. The shotgun on the shatter, dude, is so good. It is so freaking good. Nice. Honor on killing a boss. Okay, we're getting rid of that. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's got a freaking thing in it. Never mind. Yeah, you see that circle? That shit will kill me instantly.
Easy.
Semi-automatic shotgun, baby. All right, we are full up. It never fails to be funny to me. Never. Oh, we're done. Nice. Okay.
Let's plan.
The next time you go below, no. Maximum honor, double sacred water. Cannot be damaged until you complete the next room. Honor restored. The next boon you get is a major boon.
Use
Okay.
that
Well, let's
way.
see what the next room is. Sacred water. We should probably do the sacred water.
Greetings.
All right. So what do we got? 50% more defenses. I wonder what would happen if I bought. Let's do Silver Chalice, major boon.
Go with strength.
Cannot be damaged.
The choice is made.
What does it turn into? Oh, okay. Restore honor after room completion. That's cool. 50% more defenses.
Always. May that serve you.
So that means 82 and 80. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Sacred water fountain. Yeah. Because that way I can convert them to keys. What are we looking at here? Oh, Lord have mercy. And there are no thingamajiggers. Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys!
Down. Lock him in. Easy.
Oh, yes! Got him! Fuck yeah, dude.
Swift magnificence.
Damn, I can't pick up any more stuff. Shit. Okay. Ultimate Wand. Vision Rune. Do I have... Okay. Yeah, I just don't have the ability to pick that up. That sucks. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Boss time. Gotta click the button.
Beware the scorpion.
Alright, this is gonna be crazy. This bitch is insane. Oh, it takes extra cold damage. Nice.
Get to a platform.
God damn it.
Keep moving.
No, the ice is wearing off. God dang it.
Ah, trapped!
Be ready. Get to a platform. Where the scarabs? Be ready.
Out of mana!
Damn it. Oh, come on. I had that, man.
The sands fall. Look out.
Come on, buddy. Where you at? Gotcha, bitch.
This was the end of the trial in my time. But
And there you
I
have it.
sense another being resides here. Perhaps you can challenge
That's
them
it?
if you can
Ew.
find them.
Alright, okay. Let's throw the big boys in here. There we go. So yeah, we didn't lose that much honor at all. Cool. Yep. Didn't drop much either. Nor did it give me very much experience doing all this, but you know, it is what it is. So I have 1300 honor. Mysterious, Ranger, Body, Mysterious. Where's the gold one? Hoarder is Mages, Helmet. Let's do Mysterious. Silver key, that's cool. I was hoping for a, I have 3 keys, 3 silvers. Body armor, boots. Ugh, 5 silver keys. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 of these. Not too bad. Heavy plate. Lost boots. No quality items. Stone charm. What these?
Ooh, this could fetch
Evasion.
a pretty penny.
Rarity. Dex. Lightning. Gain 0 to 4 increased movement speed at random when hit until hit again. That's pretty funny. Okay. And then we have... Mysterious. Okay, and I guess we do body armor or boots. Rangers are bow, right? Yeah. Oh, it does have crossbow stuff in it. That's there you go. I think I have one of these already. Physical damage, attack rating, projectile speed, projectile split toward 2 targets. Cool. Alrighty, well, that was fun, I guess, but not really super worth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go to town.
Care for a story?
Let's go to the hideout. I wonder if you could go from Sekima to your hideout. I think you can, right?
Go on.
But yeah, I got 2 of these now. The new one is better. Has less accuracy, but more physical damage. So we got 15 to all elemental resistances on that ring.
Have you found more of what we seek?
I should probably keep those.
It's not on our side.
One has rarity and more lightning resist. Okay. That one. All right. Do I care enough to do this? 15 to all resist is good, but that has 30 to 2 I really need and 14 to the other, so. 12 int. Okay. I guess it was worth it to give it a go, huh? I'm supposed to get rid of those. Damn, I got so many of these, man. All right, we'll do with that one. And everything else is room. Okay.
Yes. Hello.
Quality. Level 70. Not bad. Level 70.
Hello.
Six percent chance. Additionally, 3 rooms are revealed on the trot. Whoa, that's crazy. 3 additional rooms. That's kind of crazy, bro. Crazy pants. That's crazy pants. Too bad you can't buy more tabs in your relic locker. Right? Okay. There we go. And skadoosh. All right, everything else is...
Speak. Yes. On with the work.
I think that is everything. Yep. Excellent. All right. So, I think we're going to call it there, boys. I want to do more, but yeah, that took fucking forever, and I didn't get shit out of it, so... I mean, a bunch of gear, and it was fun, so let's just say that. So, yeah, we'll pick this up later. I'm gonna go work out. So, I'm gonna eat, work out, and I will see you guys next time. So, we'll be back, hopefully this morning. Tomorrow morning at hopefully the usual time of 2 a.m. So until then, my dudes, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. And I'll see you then, boys. Peace out.